Hi Taurus, this is my second time trying to do your reading, and let me tell you, the first reading that I did suggested that somebody was holding on too tight to a situation, not like a relationship or anything, just trying to hold on to something. And the suggestion was to let go so that you can receive. There was a lot of green, so I would guess that somebody's blocking their heart chakra. Maybe somebody's like really closing their heart off to potential love interests. Maybe, I'm not sure. I scrapped the reading because I didn't like the outcome. I really want to just give you guys some high vibrational messages, make sure I'm uplifting the community and spreading good vibes. I know the spiritual journey is not all about good vibes and sunshine. Like, a spiritual journey is like highs and lows and highs and valleys and all that stuff, okay? So I'm very aware that it's not all sunshines and rainbows. However, this is my channel and I want to uplift. So we're not going to take that, but it says be the hunter, not the hunted. A lot of people are getting this card, okay? So let's see what positive messages we can get for you guys. It's a general message, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. You can always check your moon or rising, or just try another intuitive on YouTube, or just check back with the next video, okay? These messages are timeless, so whenever you choose to watch, that's when the message is for you, Taurus, okay? We are going to get some good messages. I feel it. I feel it in my soul. Another thing that the last video suggested was some of you guys need to cut back on caffeine. Try drinking more water or tea. I feel like your anxiety, some of you have anxiety that's been flaring up, and I think the caffeine is contributing. It's not helping by any means, okay? So let's see what we get. After the storm, okay? Visions of life beyond death and heaven sent. Wow. So, okay. So with after the storm coming out and then visions of life beyond death followed by heaven sent, I feel like somebody did a lot of shadow work, did a lot of going within, just doing the work, period, so that you can reap the benefits of like getting the rewards for actually facing yourself, right? Going within and facing your own inner demons. And now it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to put to use all of the tools and all of the information that you received about yourself while you were doing the shadow work. Now, visions of life beyond death, somebody is focused, all right? All of these eyes between the owl, the peacock feathers. So it's not even that you're using your actual eyes, because her eyes are closed. Same with her eyes. They're closed, okay? Whether you're a male or female Taurus, you're using your resources. You're using your intuition. You're going off of vibes, that sort of thing. I'm so sorry. Who is calling me? You're using your intuition and using your vibes, picking up like, what do you feel around you? What does your intuition tell you? Because you did the work. So now you know. You don't just take things at surface level. This is something that you dove deep to understand about yourself. And now you see clearly now, whether you can visually see it or not. You are trusting yourself. You're trusting your mind, body, and soul to give you clues when something is right or wrong, when you're in the presence of good and bad, that sort of thing, okay? Nice, Taurus. After the storm. So I would think that you guys, somebody went through some tough times, whether it was emotional, monetary, whatever. You guys came out of it, and you came out on the other side very enlightened and resourceful. Intuition is popping the way. So it's not even that it's your intuition. Somebody has God, source, ancestors, somebody is looking out for you, Taurus. Somebody is, when you can't see, they see for you. And so those are those little chills, those instincts that you get, those vibes you feel. It's like you have ancestors around you that are like little nudges, like, hey, this person is not who you want to be around, or hey, these are your people, this is your tribe, that sort of thing, okay? What messages can we give Taurus? positive, uplifting, accurate messages for Taurus, please. Again, this message is timeless. So whenever you watch it, Taurus, that's when it's for you. I'm just happy that you guys are coming out of a dark place. Look at that. Again, rising up from the darkness. It's like you were in the shadowy space and you chose to rise up from it. You transformed. You came out of it, this beautiful butterfly. I feel like a lot of you are now able to express yourselves clearer, or you just see, again, because it's the color of the throat and the throat chakra and the third eye kind of too. It's like a little bit of dark blue and a little bit of teal. So you come out of this thing being able to express yourself clearer, and you can see with your third eye. So vibes, right? You can see through bullshit. This is new, right? It's a new beginning, a new spark. The Ace of Wands talks about creative, new expression, starting something new. It could literally mean that somebody is pregnant, that sort of thing. However, there is something. Seven of Wands it usually talks about being on guard. But now it's like with the Six of Wands being here, and Six of Wands talks about victory, rising up, okay? Success and victory. It's like you're being highlighted. Like people see this about you, Taurus. Okay, I think some of you cut out people that you knew were bullshitting you, but you did it in a way that was like justified, aligned, because you got yourself together. You got yourself aligned. And so because of that, you didn't have to be petty or like you didn't have to lower yourself to cut this person out. It was just like, I'm doing this. I don't have to tell you why. I just know that you don't belong here. Whether it's a job, project, or person, you cut it out and you felt like it was justified and you were right, because now you are free. More messages for Taurus, please. Not a whole book. I can't do that, Taurus. For some of you guys, you received a message that kind of just put everything in order for you. Some of you guys actually did receive help from either a friend, counselor, doctor, therapist, that sort of thing. We're just going to keep it, okay, guys? The moon comes out too, talks about secrets, also can talk about dream space, okay, the subconscious. Nine of Pentacles talks about somebody who is resourceful on their own. Daughter of Pentacles, it's like the first step, like somebody taking the first step, if not receiving an offer. It's like taking the first step to get stuff done, because you know that this pentacle can grow. It's like a solid offer. This is your energy. There's a lot of pentacles out here right now. This is your energy, Taurus. So somebody took a step in the right direction, because that one step is going to expand. It's tangible. So it's not a wand. It's not a cup. It's not a sword. It's a pinnacle. And that pinnacle can grow from one to many. Even the idea of it. Finally, judgment. So again, you freed yourself from the darkness. All right. So I don't know if somebody did go to counseling. I don't know if somebody did talk to a friend. I don't know if you got messages in the dream space. If you got a new job, but something, because the overall energy is the Eight of Wands, which talks about messages. This message that came through, it's like somebody tried to say something to you a billion times, or you tried something so many different ways, and finally you got the message. You finally got the message, either in your dreams, either through counseling, therapy, whatever. And it's the thing that aligned you, that got you together, got you in a space where it's like a light bulb went off. You see the light here. And so once that light bulb went off, it's like, why am I down here in this dark space? It's like you were able to float away with that message, with that therapy, that dream, whatever, that first step. Oops. With strength being underneath there, it was like, it took a lot. I feel like some of you went to counseling in secret. Like you didn't tell anybody you were doing this, or got some help, some sort of help, outside source help, and didn't tell anybody about it. It took a lot of strength to keep this to yourself, to take this first step. But you got so much success, and like you're gonna benefit so great from this, even if it's just the first step, Taurus. Okay, what other messages can we give Taurus? There's a lot of color here now, and the last spread that I did, that's why I'm so glad I didn't keep that one. It was so dark, and I couldn't find the positivity in that message. So like I listened back to it, because sometimes when I'm talking, when I'm doing these readings, I'm not really present. I'm just saying what I see. And so I wanted to listen back to that message to see if I could dissect it and find anything. But the fact that I even had to do that told me that I did not need to be putting that message out for you guys. Mother of Wands. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys are wrapped up in yourself, really taking care of yourself, really guarding yourself, your passion, your emotions, your ideas. Bottom of the deck is the Father of Cups. I'll tell you right now, everybody is out here with the exception of air. So you have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. As I say that, though, the Ace of Swords is underneath, which would be air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. However, it's underneath the Father of Cups. So if you're not the one that wants to express some emotions right now, Taurus, there's somebody that is making their way to you, that has a clear understanding of what they want to say to you. And it's going to involve some emotions. Okay. They're going to be ready to express themselves to you in a clear way that you'll understand, because I think they noticed that, you've kind of retreated and coiled up into yourself. Like you're taking care of the things that matter the most to you, and anything outside of that, you don't have time for. But somebody wants to say something to you, if it's not you that wants to say something to somebody else, okay? What other messages do we have for Taurus? Oh my gosh, my neighbors are out here riding on a golf cart. Like, why do you guys have that? Somebody has got some emotional abundance coming their way because they took their time. They took their time and put in some work somewhere. The Four of Swords comes out in reverse. The Four of Swords in the upright talks about taking a break, resting, so that you can be enlightened, like getting some more information. But in the upright, or in the reverse, somebody got all the information that they need. Okay, they put in the work by going within, right? Because the little lamb has that light on their forehead. They took a break, went within, figured some stuff out. They put in that work. And now because of that, here comes emotional abundance. All of the emotional abundance you could possibly need, Taurus. This could be from, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be from family, friends, whoever. It's taken a while, but I feel like you took your time because you were trying to decide if this is going to be something that you even want to keep in your life or not. Good thing you kept it, because it looks like you're going to be so absolutely filled to the brim with happiness. Do we have any other messages for Taurus? They're like flying out in the craziest way for you guys. Okay, so, well, the Chariot, card of Cancer, but there is a pentacle around this little horsey's neck, so I get Earth vibes too. Two of Swords and the Son of Pentacles in reverse. So how you guys took your time trying to make a decision. Some of you guys chose to cut something out, and it's like once you realize you had to cut one thing out, now you're ready to move forward on the other thing. For some of you, you've chosen not to chase the idea of a family or project or job or whatever the case may be. You freed yourself from the mentality that you have to have those things. Now you're focused more on your own cup. Now you're focused on fulfilling your own dreams. Now you're focused on, if I'm single, I can be single and be fine. Nothing wrong with that. Some of you guys do still want to have the full family life. You do still want to have the kids and the counterpart in the house and all of that. But some of you guys figure you're perfectly fine on your own without all of that. You'll be just fine. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's your life at the end of the day, and you did the work. You went within to find out what you need and what you want, what's going to make you happy. And it looks like you figured it out because you took your time and you didn't spread it all over the place. Like, you didn't tell everybody that you were doing whatever you were doing to get this confirmation of who and what you want or want to be. This is something that you did alone. I mean, not necessarily alone. Some of you did get some sort of counseling or some help from somewhere, whether it's from friends or whatever, family. But you still did it alone. Like, you didn't need to tell, you need to broadcast it to everybody. For some of you, this is about work because there's a lot of pentacles here. But you guys are a pentacle. You guys in tarot, you guys rule pentacles. So it would be about you too if it's not about work. At the end of the day, you know who you are and you know what you want. It took a lot for you to get there. There was a lot of shadow work that you had to do, but you did it, Taurus. And now you're making moves. You're making the moves to get rid of the stuff that doesn't serve you. So you have the room for the things that are meant for you. Okay, well, let's see what positive affirmations come out for you guys, okay? So glad I didn't keep that last reading because, like I said, it was like a lot of green, but there was a lot of darkness. And now it's so funny. As soon as I realized I needed to scrap it, there's all this color that comes out. I think maybe some people were really in a dark place. And now people are just like, it's time to come up out of that. Because it is. All right, so let's get some positive affirmations for Taurus, please. What positive affirmations can we give Taurus? Positive affirmations for Taurus, please. I might have to cut the deck because this deck is all kinds of like bent up. Positive affirmations for Taurus, please. Okay, what is that? Because it wants to come out. Maybe not. It says something about when you're feeling blocked. Let's see if it comes out or not. I just want to cut the deck, y'all, because this thing is like all bent up. It's one of my favorite decks, though, because it's so colorful. In the midst of a meltdown, I breathe through the discomfort and come out on the other side. Okay, so that's the bottom of the deck. I begin my day with love. Whether it's self-love, affirmations, whatever you have to do, Taurus, do it. Begin your day with love. Begin your day with the highest vibration on earth, especially because you guys are ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, okay? And the planet of love. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. I'm so glad that I redid this for you guys. I really hope that you guys are able to pull something from this message. If not, I'll be back. Or check your moon or rising, or check another intuitive. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.